Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Connor with building an iOS app with AI in 14 days. Today we are on day 9 of our roadmap of building an iOS app in just 14 days. In this series, we are building an AI journaling app called Whisper, and we are trying to capture some of the AI journaling and mental health journaling market by having a voice-first AI-powered app that transcribes your voice memos on device and does an AI analysis of those to help you track your mood and build a habit of journaling. In yesterday's video, we talked about connecting RevenueCat to our paywall and got that successfully up and running. Today, we're diving into some of the more admin stuff, which is working on App Store Connect and actually connecting the production environment of RevenueCat to our app. Yesterday, we covered the testing environment, and today we'll be actually connecting it to real products, getting our app ready to submit to the App Store. So let's get into it. Here we are in App Store Connect. We have created a new app from our account. So in order to do this, you're going to need a Apple developer account. It's $99 a year and gives you access to distribute your apps on the App Store. So we have created Whisper in App Store Connect for the first time, and we have named it, and we are going to be connecting this with our RevenueCat page. So here we are in RevenueCat. We want to go to create or make a new connection to the App Store. So we've got our app name here, which is called Whisper, and then we need our bundle ID. So it is right here. This is the bundle ID for the app. And then we're going to need to get an in-app purchase key configuration. So we need to go to App Store Connect to get this file. So in order to get that, RevenueCat has an example of how to do that here. So we go to your App Store Connect page, Users and Access, under the Integrations tab. Click on in-app purchases, hit plus. It'll ask you to create a name for it. So ours is just Whisper in RC in parentheses. And then we go ahead and download that API key. So once we've got that, we'll go back to our RevenueCat page. I'm just going to drop this in here, which is the key that we need. And then we'll need to go get the issuer ID from our App Store Connect account. So we can copy that and paste it to that field. So once that's configured, we need to go back to App Store Connect and create the actual subscriptions inside of App Store Connect. In this article here, it walks you through how to do that. You'll go in and create a subscription group, then add a subscription, and then we'll rinse and repeat for the annual and weekly ones. I've already created the annual just to show you what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and add another one. This one is going to be Whisper Pro weekly sub. Create that. This one is going to be 1 week. I'm going to set the availability to all countries. Add a price. Our price for weekly is $2.99. Next. Now we're going to add a localization. This is going to be Whisper Pro weekly subscription to Pro features. Okay, we've got that in there. We don't need an image, that's optional, but I'm going to go ahead and add our icon. And then for the screenshot, I'll just grab one from our simulator. Weekly subscription to Pro features such as unlimited entries. Okay, so we've got that. We'll go ahead and save. Once you've got the subscriptions added, you'll just need to add a localization here. So you just hit plus, choose your localization. I did Whisper Pro for this name, and then we just have that in English. And then those are ready to submit, because anytime you create a new in-app purchase or subscription for your app, you do have to submit it for review to the App Store before you can do that. And then if you decide to change your subscription or product, you have to get those reviewed as well as submit them with a new version of your app. So you have to submit an update to the App Store to see those updates. Once that's complete, so we'll go back to RevenueCat, the product catalog, entitlements, click on our Pro one that we created for testing, hit add new, App Store, and then we're going to import products. And then those that we just created in App Store Connect will be there. If they are not there, you'll be prompted to connect your App Store Connect API key to RevenueCat. They have an article explaining how to do that, but that's how they're able to import those products. So we're going to import those. They are added successfully. And so now when we switch over our API key in our app from testing to the actual production, we should see those ready to go inside of our app. So the next step is to connect our app to the actual production API key. So you'll go to API keys on your RevenueCat dashboard and then hit show key. You're going to copy that and put it in the info plist like we talked about in the last video to have the RevenueCat SDK actually collect those products and show them in your app. Once you've got the production API key inside of Xcode in your project configured, go back to your product catalog, click on offerings, and then edit your offering and make sure you add your new offerings or your new products to that offering and hit save so that they will actually show up in your app. So when we go back to Xcode, we're going to launch the app and we should see them there now. So I reran the app from Xcode, and we know this works successfully once the API key is changed and we see our actual products in our app. We can go ahead and start a 7-day free trial, and then it prompts us to sign into the Apple account. And that means we know that it's successful and configured. So at this point, we are ready to submit to the App Store. Now, is the app perfect? Absolutely not. We still need to do a level of polish and more testing, but we do have the fully functional app built. In order to submit for the App Store, you will need your app icon ready to go. We need screenshots, we need testing, we need our subscriptions reviewed, and that is going to be in a later video. But for now, the important thing is that we have connected all subscriptions in App Store Connect to RevenueCat, and so if this was live on the App Store, we would be ready to actually collect payment and have someone subscribe to our yearly plans. If you're interested in more detailed breakdowns and walkthroughs on how to use AI to build iOS apps, you can check out my community, App Launch Club. App Launch Club is a community full of builders that are using AI to build and ship iOS apps and start on their indie journey. I have the full 14-day roadmap to go from idea to app launch with AI, even if you have no prior coding experience. If you like this video, leave a like and comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.